Hi, this is Ashley Eckstein, voice of Ahsoka Tano, and thank you for listening to the Super Awesome Geek Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Super Awesome Geek Show. We got the Phantom Menace Star Wars Retro Collection coming in here today. Thanks to Chris over at 1000th Ghost for cluing all of us in, that these were out at Target stores. This is the best side of the box with all the images. Look at that, look at that. Get this thing open and we will take a look at each of the figures here. I managed to find one of these box sets, and I'll tell you, I picked up one because that's the only one I was allowed to grab. I went to 3 different Target stores, and since I work for Lego, I have access to the back room, and I found these hidden in spots that were not in toys. So some of the employees at Target are stashing these in the back room and not putting them out on the sales floor. So and I know I'm learning where employees stash stuff, and I found them there and was able to talk one of the managers into letting me buy in one set. And I found this at 2 different stores where they were stashed in the back. So if you're not having any luck finding these in Target stores, I would put up a stink with the management and tell them they have to be in the back room somewhere, and that employees are probably stashing them for whatever reason. That maybe they know that they can resell these. I don't know if they think they're rare, whatever. But I've taken them all off their cards. I am opening these, so here's a look at the cards without the bubble on them. I thought they were pretty neat looking card backs. I still wish the retro stickers were not on these anymore. They don't need them on these anymore. I do hope to eventually get a second set because I'd like to keep one set carded. But I do have a full set of Kenner loose figures, and therefore, for me, the more important thing is to add these to the loose Kenner collection. So that's why I've opened this set. And Qui-Gon Jinn. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm digging these so far. I like them. So yeah, I did decide to open this set, and I'll just hope to get a second set that I can keep on card later on. Queen Amidala is an interesting figure because she's got this rubbery plastic part that goes over her shoulders. Her hair in the back is in a nice place. So the arms move without moving the shoulder pads. The legs are the typical Kenner split, the dress legs. Pretty neat. And her head does move, but it's limited by the hair piece in the back. Sorry about the focus there. Pretty cool. Jar Jar Binks, great arm movement, longer arms than a normal figure. He's taller than most figures. His ears are the rubbery style, and his head turns. A little bit limited by the ears, and we've got the leg movement here. Great Kenner version of Jar Jar, I think. Really nice looking figure. Good looking head sculpt. Yeah, great figure. The Battle Droid. Now, this is the one that it's a shame it comes in a box set like this, because you would want to army build these battle droids, and just like you would a stormtrooper or something else. And right now, you can't really do that because he's part of this set. The head does attach at the bottom, right at the bottom, so it pivots on that joint. Who do we got? In stands. So Queen Amidala fit on a standard Kenner stand. I'm trying to get the droid on a Kenner stand, and it's proving to be a little difficult. So I pulled out a G.I. Joe stand, which is slightly smaller pegs. And again, I'm having a difficult time putting that on there. Yeah, this G.I. Joe stand isn't really working. I got the G.I. Joe stand to work for Jar Jar because Jar Jar's feet are also a little bit small. But it didn't quite work for the droid. So I've got this modern figure stand for modern vintage collection, and that doesn't work at all. It's too small. It just kind of falls off. So I don't know what I'm going to do for a stand on that droid. We'll see. Darth Maul. Again, he's got the split skirt legs. Darth Maul's a really cool looking one. He's got one hand that can hold the saber sideways and one that holds it straight up and down. This is a really nice looking figure. I like him a lot. Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's got the split legs there. His hairpiece comes down. It's molded onto his chest. But when you turn his head, it kind of disconnects. His little man bun in the back. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon has a removable cloak here. Cloth cloak. His hairpiece is connected in two parts. The cloak can go up over his head like a hood. He's got the split legs down there on his sort of skirt part. Interesting figure. Pretty good. Alright, now we'll take a look at all 6 of the figures up close from the front and back. And give you a good look at them without my hands in the way. Queen Amidala here. Pretty cool looking. I like the gold and the red. I'm glad they did this suit. It's a really good choice to do this outfit for Queen Amidala. I like it a lot. And then we got Jar Jar. Again, I think this is a great looking figure. He's pretty tall. Misa Jar Jar Binks. The battle droid. So I did end up, with a little bit of finagling, I did end up getting him on a display stand. I just kind of shoved it in there and eventually it made it work. I wanted to show him from the side also because of the way the gun fits in his hand. And that backpack is molded onto the back there. So it kind of gives you an idea how that looks. Darth Maul, when the lightsaber is in his right hand, it is a little bit to the side and crossing in front of him. So you can kind of see that at an angle here. And then I've decided to put it in the left hand so you can kind of see how that one's more straight front and back and more straight along his side if you have it in his hand. So you can't really put it in both hands. Yeah, it's not a lightsaber that you can put in both hands. But they gave you 2 different options. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the blue lightsaber. He looks like a little kid. Yeah, that's how he looks with the lightsaber out on the side. Not a bad figure overall, though, really. And we're going to move into Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon has a lot of different options, so I tried to show you every option I could do. He's got his hood up here. And from the side, so you get an idea how that lightsaber looks in his hand. And he's just a cloak in the back. There's nothing, it's just a cloak. Yeah. I've taken the cloak off so you can kind of see the figure itself. The hairpiece is done in 2 different parts. but it still looks pretty good. From the front and back and just looking at it, you can't really tell. Here he is with the lightsaber in his hand. And another angle so you can see him with that lightsaber in his hand without his cloth cape on. Put the cloth cloak back on. Like I said, you can have the hood down or the hood up. I kind of like it with the hood down. So there we go, guys. The 6 figures from the Star Wars Phantom Menace Retro Collection. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at these. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay awesome out there, everybody. We'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.